Welcome to this segment of SII Motivational Minutes with your host, Dwight Lee. And on this segment, we're going to talk about limiting decisions and limiting beliefs and your feelings. So, it's estimated that we make 6,000 decisions per day. So, we're not conscious of most of those decisions. It's being regulated by the subconscious mind. And then we know we have limiting beliefs. Let's take the area of money. And before I go into that, your feelings. You wear a mood every day. You know, what do you feel like? How do you feel when you get up out the bed? That is part of your attraction factor. So it's very important. But let's look at the limiting beliefs also. The limiting beliefs are invisible within the subconscious mind, but you can track the limiting belief based on the results and outcomes that you're receiving. We're going to use the category of money. If you don't have any money in your bank account, it's not that you're a bad person, this, that, and the other. But what it does say is that you have a belief that's in disharmony with money or the idea of money, the energy of money. And so you're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to shift because you have a paradigm that's running. You have conditioning that's running. You have a program that's running. Sort of like when you have your laptop up and you may have been through 10 different sites, you have all these windows open. And so you're not aware that there's programs running in the back. You see, you forgot all about it. Well, in your subconscious mind, there's this limiting belief about money. Like, you don't deserve money, or you're not worthy of money, or you're not good enough to have money. Or it could be that you think that money is bad, or money is evil, or money is unspiritual. It can be any number of beliefs, but the point is, I'm sure at least one of the six that I mentioned is running, in your system. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to uproot that belief by planting a belief that serves you. See, it's kind of a conflict, and there's a cognitive dissonance because if you really believe that you weren't supposed to have money, you wouldn't get dressed in the morning and get on the highway and commute 30 to 45 minutes to work, go to work for 8 hours with the lunch, then, commute back home. Okay. So the proof that you understand, at a rational or reasoning level that you do have to have money is that you're going to work 40 hours a week. Some people with 2 jobs, some people even have 3 jobs. I don't know how they do it, but so that you're supposed to have money, and consciously in your clear mind, that it requires money to navigate through this 3-dimensional world because you have needs and wants and desires, and then you have obligations that you have to meet. So I think it's worth sitting down and getting total clarity because, exquisite clarity is power. When you're crystal clear about a thing, there's no guesswork and the results have to come because you're going to take the right action. So I would just say that it's worth sitting down at the table and really taking a look at your thinking around the subject of money and looking at your believing around the subject of money. When you do this, you will get some clarity, you'll get some peace of mind, and then I think that you will begin to move forward by taking right actions and understanding that, hey, these are some things, some stories that you heard as a child, some things that you experienced during childhood, and you interpret it to be a certain meaning and framed it. And, it's just 1 or 2 experiences, and it wasn't meant to be like a brick weighing you down your entire life. And I just want to just reiterate this right here. Proof that that you require having money is that you get up, you put on your clothes, you commute to work, you go perform tasks, so on and so forth, and then you commute back home, you eat, you go to sleep, and you wake back up and you do the same thing. So if you really believe that you didn't supposed to have money, then you will really practice poverty. You wouldn't work. You wouldn't, get up and get dressed. You wouldn't eat. You wouldn't drink water or any of that. So you know that you're supposed to have money. The issue is you've got to reframe some of your beliefs about money. And when you do this, you will come out all right and begin to move forward and advance. We've been live on SII Motivational Minutes talking about limiting decisions, limiting beliefs, and your feelings. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll leave you with this quote, an Irish proverb. Money swore that unless you loved her, you would never possess her. Thank you.